This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Nick Zaletti with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. 5 people are recovering after an apartment fire in Surprise. The fire started at a complex near Litchfield and Bell Road. Crews rescuing a person through a window. We know 2 police officers were injured. We're told the injuries are from breathing in too much smoke. As the COVID-19 pandemic pushes on, today marks a pivotal moment in the fight. It's exactly 1 year since the first vaccination. The anniversary comes as the U.S. passes 50 million COVID cases. About 800,000 people have died as a result of this virus. Roughly 60% of Americans are vaccinated against COVID-19. In Arizona, that number is slightly higher at 64%. The Omicron variant spreading and making its way to the valley. Maricopa County officials confirming 6 people are recovering at home with it. And hospital beds are filling up. Statewide, there are just 75 empty ICU beds available. Valleywise Health says close to 96% of their COVID patients are unvaccinated, taking up all of their hospital beds. Hospitals in the valley continue to monitor elective surgeries on a case-by-case basis. People who are fully vaccinated can still contract the new Omicron variant. That finding coming from researchers at Oxford University. They tested blood samples 28 days after a second dose of Pfizer and AstraZeneca's vaccines were administered. Researchers reported a substantial fall in neutralizing COVID antibodies compared to other variants. This morning, a Valley family demanding justice in the hit-and-run death of a retired ASU police sergeant. Tempe police say 68-year-old Albert Phillips died Friday near Kiwanis Park. Donna Phillips told us the route her husband walked was one he's done for years. And she has this message for the driver who killed her husband.
Stand up and do the right thing, you know. Turn yourself in and deal with it. I mean, you did this for the rest of your life. You're not going to be comfortable. You're going to be hunted.
The family has set up a GoFundMe account to help with expenses. If you know anything about this case, call police. Arizonans are also helping the victims of this weekend's twisters. The Red Cross deploying volunteers to the hardest hit areas, including Kurt Cromer, who is describing the scene.
Picture your own town or your own neighborhood, a small little neighborhood, and virtually every house is destroyed.
Their immediate focus right now, shelter, food, and mental health services. They also sent more than 200 units of blood to hospitals in this area and say you can help by donating. The life of Kurt Warner making it to the big screen. ABC 15's Justin Pizarro is sitting down with Kurt Warner and Zachary LEVI, who plays Kurt in the new movie, American Underdog. The movie walks us through Kurt's life, from stocking shelves in a supermarket to living his dreams in the Super Bowl, not just once, but 3 times. Warner says the story follows not just his life, but the people around him who supported those dreams. Both believe this movie will inspire anybody who sees it.
Everyone, I think, as children, we all have this incredible dream within us. And unfortunately, the world, life, society, our family sometimes beats that out of us and we end up compromising and going a different direction. And I think that there's something so inspirational when someone does not do that.
As Zach said, we all got our dream. We all got something that we're chasing, but it's about that unit, that support, that group, and how we get to that place is oftentimes different than what we think.
The film's red carpet debut will be in LA tomorrow. The movie hits theaters everywhere Christmas Day.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this Weather Action Day Tuesday, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Now, for the majority of your day, it will be dry. The winds will be fairly light to moderate, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. But it does pick up later on tonight ahead of the cold front, which will really impact the valley beginning right around 10 o'clock tonight into the early morning hours on Wednesday. Now, today across Arizona, staying mostly dry with highs in the 40s up in the high country and along the rim, 50s there in Sholo, with 70s from the valley to the south and west. And then tonight is when the storm arrives. Rainfall amounts in the valley will be anywhere from a trace to perhaps a quarter of an inch. In the high country later tonight, 4 to 7 inches of snow cannot be ruled out above 6,500 feet. And then winds for all. In the valley, gusts of 45 miles per hour tonight, potentially up to 65 in the high country. And then cooler air moves in. Highs only up to 60 on Wednesday with lows in the lower 40s, but we do stay in the 60s the rest of the week with drier conditions beginning on Wednesday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, go to abc15.com or just download our free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.